Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to give you a one eyeshadow summary look. So if you're somebody that's struggling with like eyeshadows and things like that, then I hope that this video serves a purpose for you. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. It's got like every brown. There's really no rhyme or reason. It's me putting makeup on today. I wanted to, you know. Have you ever been in the moods where you're just like, I don't want to put makeup on, I don't want to do nothing? And that's me. That's where I've been struggling. I've been struggling with a lot of things. So, I don't know. I've just been struggling. So, just like with making content and things like that. But we're going to keep going. We got to keep going. Okay, so today's one eyeshadow look is going to be brought to you by Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. I mean, it's really good. All the browns in the world. Alright, I'm going to prime my lids first using the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Deep Caramel. As I've told you all previously, you don't have to go out and buy a like an eyeshadow primer. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but just use your concealer. I'm in love with the concealer, the hydrating ones. The camo ones are nice too. Like just the regular camo concealer is nice, but I've been liking the hydrating one. Even though my skin is oily, I just feel like there's more movement, there's more time for me to blend in, versus the regular camo one. It just dries so quickly because that one is geared towards oily skin people. First I'm gonna go on with like this shade right here. And this one is just barely. And I'm just going to set my concealer first. So yeah, how have you guys been doing mentally? Mentally, I've been just like, ugh. I've been stuck creatively. So I haven't been like, I get to these like bursts of like energy and like excitement. Like, oh yeah. And then I'm like, I'm stuck. I don't know. Because I don't have the latest in like a lot of stuff. So I don't know, you know. And it's just like keeping up with the Joneses. And I don't have that. The latest. Like, you know. All is so like the high-end eyeshadow palettes and all that. So. But we're going to get there. We're not trying to keep up. We're trying to do it on my time. Well, when God wants us to have it. So, all that. We're going to go in. I want a more particular brush. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to go in with like a more defined brush. And just have it, as I told you, it's going to be one eyeshadow look. So, make sure your concealer and then that eyeshadow that you set your concealer down with is all blended in, because you don't want patches, right? So you can literally just go out like that, and that can just be your one eyeshadow look. For me myself, I am not a professional, so don't be like, oh, you know, Terry's professional. I am not a professional. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, I think, with like a dark smoky. So I'm just gonna go in Boo Bear. Is this one right here? And it's all about blending. You want to just dip it and then tap off that excess and just really don't worry about blending it out. Just really worry about your placement. So I'm just going to just put it all over my lid like so. And you can never go wrong with a brown look. I feel like it's a very comfortable. I think every woman, anybody that wears makeup will tell you that necessarily like you you can never go wrong, right? You can never go wrong with just a brown eyeshadow. It's safe. So I'm still going back in, and I'm just putting the product what I want, right? I'm tapping motions like that. I'm not really worried about blending yet. Just putting a placement right there. With my color switch, it's just it's just like a little dry makeup brush cleaner, and you just put that down like you clean your brush off with the eyeshadow. And since I'm finished with my placement, I want to just go here and just buff it out. Any harsh lines, window motions, like so. Go back over here. Go back and dip into that Boo Bear in that palette. And then just place it, right? I'm just placing the brown where I want it. Don't worry about blending yet. Just go here. I'm gonna keep it nude today, right? So I got it how I want it as far as that pigment goes. And then I want to go back in my color switch. Go here and then just buff out the edges like so, so that there's no harsh lines. I'm not gonna do falsies today because I love my falsies, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I'm in the mood for glue to really work with it. Sometimes I'm not. And I really want to keep this simple for all my ladies and gents who have problems with their eyeshadow. You know, they're always worried. They're always wondering, like, what do you do? How do you do it? I'm not good. You know, there's so many people that I have that say, like, I'm not good at makeup, you know, or whatever. It just takes time. It takes practice. So that's all I'm going to do for my eyeshadow. As I said, that we're just going to keep it simple, one eyeshadow look. And I'm going to go in. This is by the ABH Dip Brown. This is in dark brown. And I'm going to use this as my eyeliner. And what's really cool about having, it looks just like this. What's really cool about having like a dip brow versus like a pencil or a pen, you have more control, and it's just you have better control of it. So I go in with a slanted brush. You can get these brushes like on Amazon. And what I like to do is I like to just take it, slanted brush, and just place it there. And just work with the product that you have on your brush. That's the beautiful part about. So if you have like, if you have a dip brow, you know, you have like a pomade, a brow pomade, and you're like, I wonder if you can use it for your eyeshadow. You can. Don't worry about it being messy. I'm not a pro at my eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that my flat concealer brush that I use to carve out my brows, to clean them up, and I'm just going to go here. I'm not going to go with extra product yet. And I'm just going to just carve out what I want. Like so. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip back into that concealer now, because I need some more. And I wanted to just kind of define the liner. Like so. Like that. And you can mix it in too. Don't feel There's no rules. I'm always going to tell you all, there is no rules to makeup. Do it and wear it the way you want to. I'm just giving you all an idea of what I would do. And I'm going to go back here too and just, you see that? Just kind of play with the look. I'm done with that. It seems crazy, because it is a little bit crazy. It seems dramatic, but it really isn't. Again, this is a nice everyday, just, I don't know, like, you just take your time, man. I'm going to go in with some mascara real quick. This one is by the L'Oreal Voluminous. I told you all this is one of my favorite mascaras in my last video. And I'm going to go in with my eyelash curler, like so. While we wait for that to dry, I'm going to go in with my face. And one of the things I told you guys is that I really, really like this e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm in the shade 6 Tan Deep. I really like this because it just gives you all in all glow. It's just really nice. I've also been loving not putting concealer under my under eyes. I'm struggling with a mark from that last pimple I had, so excuse that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender. It looks crazy, and I'm going to just blend that out. This gives you like a healthy glow, and this is also a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's really nice. Use some spot concealing, and obviously I'm definitely gonna go in with the one concealer that I've been doing, and that's pretty much my go-to area that I'm having a problem with right now is the my middle of my forehead, because I had the breakout. And I explained to you all in one of my other videos previously before that because this is hydrating, it's not going to set as the regular camo concealer, but it does give me placement. It gives me time to play around with the placement that I want for that concealer, how I want it. So I'm just going with my brush that I use for my concealer brush that I use for my brows, and I'm just going to place that here. I have like a love-hate relationship with setting powders with my under eyes. Oh, I gotta go back on my blender and just blend all that up. Well, my favorite, Wet n Wild. This one is in banana, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything. We are gonna bake for a minute. I'm not gonna do a lot, but we're not gonna bake for a long time, but we're gonna bake enough. And what I've been loving doing is after I'm done doing my setting powders, that's when I go and set my brows with my brow gel. I don't think I've told you guys my newest like brow gel. That, well, I've been obsessed with it for a while, but okay. Okay, I'm going to set my, everything is falling, okay? I'm working with limited space, whatever it is. All right, so I'm going to go in. This is my newest favorite brow glue, whatever. And this one is in dark brown. And when I tell you your brows do not move, baby, your brows will not move at all. So they have just like a regular plain one, and then they have the tinted one. So I'm going to go in with the plain one in the front, I should have probably gone with the plain one on the back. But when I tell you, your brows will not move, they will not budge, they will not do anything. And especially with the hotter weather that we have now, and then more to come, you're gonna need something that's not going to make your brows come off. So, like I told you, I'm not gonna bake long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off the setting powder, and I like to push it into my skin to ensure that it would stay. And then I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I love bronzer. I'm gonna go with my Juvia's Place. Love them, and just kind of go back and forth, and then just go on your forehead like so. We're going to go in with this PoreFessional Super Setter. If you're somebody that suffers from pores, this chef's kiss. So next I'm going to go and we're gonna have a nude lip, and I'm gonna try this new one that I just got. It's by Tilbury, and it's the glossy nude lip combo. I love a nude lip. Let's just work on these lips right quick, because child. Ooh, this is me. I mean, a nude lip. Lip. Focus. Whatever. Okay, comes with their liner, which is in Iconic Nude. So what I like to do is I want this a little darker, so I don't know. I need a darker liner, so I'm gonna go in with this Essence one that I use all the time for my liner, my lip liner, and this is in there. It's an eye pencil, but I feel like it's like the best truest brown that I've ever used on my lips. So this one is in the shade Hot Chocolate, and I'm just gonna go here, just go right on top of it. And with the lip gloss, I'm a glossy girl, and oh, look at the applicator, it's so hard. And ooh, it smells very minty. I like it. Okay, let's finish up the bottom lashes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that brush that I used for my eyeliner, and I'm just going to use that on a bottom lash for a quick minute, and then I'm going to go back in with that eyeshadow brush that I used earlier, and I'm just going to dip into Cinnamon Roll, and I'm just going to define and take that other brush and then just blend it right out. Back in with the mascara I used earlier. You don't have to use a highlighter. You don't have to get a highlighter. If you get this palette, which I have, you know, I'm going to use this shade. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to use this shade, which is called All Luxe, and that's going to be my highlighter, my inner corner highlighter, like so. And what I love about this, it just, even though the eyes are nude, it just brings a pop of just to it. It just brings you, look at that, like it just livened up the look. Like so. And I'm going to take some and put here on the tip and bridge of my nose. There you have it. That is the final look. I hope this was helpful for those who are struggling with just applying eyeshadows. take your time. Makeup is supposed to be fun. Don't make it frustrating. Don't make it more than what it has to be. I just kind of did this, and yeah, just no rhyme, no reason. Just decided just to throw on a little makeup, make me feel better, because makeup is fun. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this is helpful. Before you leave, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Later.